What is going on, everybody?
Hello!
It is Pixel here, and welcome back to Last Defense Academy. When we left off, I hope everyone brought their pens and papers last time, because you got the lore dump of the century on world death.
That's right.
Where, according to the information that they have, the world decided to unalive itself in-game.
Yeah.
And, you know, all that kind of stuff. So now that's what we're trying to protect the world from. And all that stuff.
Anyone who doesn't watch Twitch is going to be so confused. Like, why do they keep saying in-game?
Now it looks like most of the people that we can talk to, we've spoken to in these respective areas. The only one that we might not have done would be Takamaru in the hallway. I'm not sure though. But it's one of those where I'm willing to go ahead and hop in the library to start trying to build out some of the other things and books that we have. I know we've talked to Ato in the library because the one time when I was trying to run in here and find him the first time and the game didn't let me because it was in tutorial mode. But let's go ahead and read a bit in, let's go with linguistics.
You did that last time, I thought.
No, I haven't done anything linguistics.
Creativity.
The many gods of Celtic mythology.
Ooh.
This is for you.
Celtic mythology.
I'll try reading this book today. The many gods of Celtic mythology.
I'm a little rusty on
According
my
to this
Celtic
book,
mythology.
there was a god called the Dagda who existed in the Celtic cultural sphere. The Dagda is a treasure called the Undry Cauldron that was able to bring people back from the dead. Interesting. During war, the Dagda would throw the bodies of allies slain in battle into the cauldron and send the resurrected soldiers back to the battlefield. Soldiers that revived right after death. That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of these books may tie into the stuff going on in the game, at least loosely in a way. We got more free time. All right, so who do we got free? Interesting. That's definitely an interesting one. Definitely done that one before. We did him in the infirmary before, so that's not going to be
Phrasing.
Okay. Hey now.
Listen, with him, you have to clarify the things that he said.
You know, that's fucking fair, all right?
said.
That's fair. That's fair.
The things that he said.
All right. So then.
God.
This is you.
Want to take a break break on the roof with me, Takumi? You're already on the roof.
Sure. That sounds good.
What do you mean?
Well, let's say you want to take a break up here.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I've decided to spend my breaks on the roof. I love gazing at the big blue sky and discovering unusual clouds.
That sounds very you, Nozomi.
Oh look, that cloud is shaped like a tulip. It's like a big flower blooming in the sky.
A tulip? Looks like a chicken skewer to me.
Oh, and that one's a piano. Wonder what it would sound like if we could play it.
Piano. I'm seeing a hamburger.
Is he just hungry? It's all food to you. You hungry, Takumi?
Now that you mention it,
Oh my god.
I could really go for a burger. Or a skewer.
Or a burger on a skewer.
Alright. The report card updated. Calculation went up by 6. Ding dong, bing bong. Another day done. In the books. Dusted.
Dusty.
Yep, I get it. Good night. We made it through another day. Last battle was still pretty recent, so there probably won't be another for a while. This is the invaders we're talking about. They don't do predictable. I'd better rest up for whatever tomorrow brings. I fell asleep surprisingly easy that night. Compared to when I first got here, the absurdity of the simulation, the overhanging
Situation,
the overhanging
not simulation.
threat of enemy attacks didn't bother me nearly as much as it used to. Or is it? Maybe I was getting used to the place. But was that a good thing?
Yes and no.
Yeah, that's a great point. Bing, bong.
Ding dong, ding dong.
Yeah, I get it.
For your 48th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to be ready to give your...
Thanks.
Ready of your lives.
Give your lies. Alright, morning already. Better over to the cafeteria. We got a... Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That's a combo that feels like... Oh, hey.
I can't take it anymore. Everyone's gotten over their differences and they're all getting along better than ever. I can't even get myself to spice things up. I just come right back again. Maybe It would be better if I did die for real. No one needs poor old Darmy anymore. I'm so emotionally exhausted, all I can do is cry.
I think I'd rather not get involved in whatever that is. She probably just needs to get it out of her system.
Girl, you good?
Has she ever been good?
That's a great question.
Oh, man.
Why am I not allowed to talk to the others? I want to make friends too.
Bro.
Wow.
Huh?
I want to come out of my shell. I want to change.
Come on, you can do it. Still moving herself, Kako went off towards the cafeteria. You can do it. This is your arc. This is your time to shine.
Not allowed to
yeah,
talk
exactly.
to the others.
Holy shit. All right, this will be an interesting few days, I feel.
Uh-huh.
When he got to the cafeteria, everyone else was already there, chatting pleasantly over their morning meal.
So, Shoma, I've been wondering, what actually powers your robot suit? What's the structure of the mechanical parts like?
I think it runs on Hemo-Anima, and sorry, I don't really know much about how it fits together.
Maybe you can summon it for me sometime? I'd love to take a closer look at it.
Please, you shouldn't get too close. My body odor is hazardous to the health of everyone around me, especially girls.
I bet it's not that bad. It's not, is it? Is this the price of your power, Sir Shoma? Did you have to make a vow never to allow yourself to be touched by a woman unless she bests you in fair battle?
In the midst of all their merriment, two figures remained steadfastly silent.
I wonder.
You're awfully quiet today, even for them. I started toward Ima and Kako. Before I could reach them, another voice called out to me. Takami, do you have a minute? It's important.
Huh.
Sure, buddy.
See,
What's
I want to
up?
know if the next person that we have to convince to fight with us is the sister, Kako?
Yeah.
And then the only one left who refuses to fight is Ima.
Well, I mean...
Like, how's that gonna go down?
Well, I mean, if...
Is he gonna crash out? Like...
Because I was going to say, if it is us pulling Kako over on her own...
Uh-huh.
Ima's going to freak and lose his mind. Like,
yeah, I'm
that's
just wondering
everything
how
to
that's
him.
gonna play out.
So, we'll see. What's up, Eita? It's about what we discussed before. You know, my theory about how we all got here. No? Did you find anything new? Not exactly. I know this will sound weird in light of what I said before, but I don't think we're dealing with a parallel universe after all. Huh? After we learned about world death yesterday, I did a lot of thinking. We're here fighting the invaders to make it safe for the remnants of humanity to move out of the Tokyo residential complex, right? So the complex and the academy don't exist in different worlds like we originally thought. It's just that one is on the surface while the other's underground. When you think about it that way, the idea that we've been transported into a parallel universe starts to look less credible than it did before. One more thing, I've been asking everyone about their lives in the complex, trying to build up a more complete picture. If we really were in a parallel universe now, it wouldn't be out of the question for some of us to have originally come from different versions of the TRC. But so far as I can tell, our accounts line up perfectly. There's no doubt that we all came from the same place. Okay, but there's still stuff we can't explain, right? Stuff that supported the parallel universe theory?
Yeah.
You mean the connection between Nozomi and your old friend Karuha? I'm afraid I'm no closer to solving that mystery. Right now I can only assume that their likeness to each other is a coincidence, or that they're the same person and something's gone wrong with their memory. Those are options now? There's no way this is just a coincidence. In that case, when you say something's gone wrong, do you mean...
Hey, you two, what are you whispering about over here?
Nothing at all. That's right, we're just having a normal conversation. Nothing suspicious here.
You know, saying that only makes you seem more suspicious, right?
That's what suspicious people say.
What?
Anyway, all this completely normal conversation is giving me an appetite. Let's dig in. Yes, my thoughts exactly. So and I gave our attention wholeheartedly to our food in a vain attempt to throw Nozomi off our trail.
God.
Feeling bloated from scarfing down so much so quickly, I went back to my room and let my stomach settle.
Jeez.
Whew.
Smooth, guys.
Now that I think about it, Naito's probably right. Knowing what we do now, there's no reason to think our residential complex exists in a totally different world from this one. But then, how do we explain Nozomi and Karuha? Coincidence? Amnesia? Even if we do fit one of those explanations, how are we supposed to prove it? If Ask Nozomi about it directly, it'll only put her in the back foot again. She's finally started getting comfortable around me. I don't want to jeopardize that. Once I get like this, it's hard to think about anything else. I'm starting to wish Eito never shared his theory with me in the first place. I need to do something to take my mind off this. How should I spend my free time today? I remember one of my original thoughts, I don't know if I shared it, was just like, if there was like, but in D&D terms, a modified memory of sorts that went down.
Yeah.
Like something that specifically erased that from her memory. Why? That's a great fucking question.
Yeah.
And why wouldn't we be on the same side of, if it's about removing a personal aspect, why do we still have that kind of thing? So that's why I kind of let that go really quickly. But maybe there's some credence to it, but we don't get the full scope of it. If it's there, it'd be the puzzle pieces missing in between of where those memories have gone wrong, and it probably ties into why she can't use hemoanima. I think there's like a few, the puzzle pieces that fix the whole issue are probably in between that area of why she can't use it and what caused that. I feel like that's the missing gap that something will fall into eventually.
Interesting.
Because like, why not have her use hemoanima, Why is that a thing that's here? Okay, I actually don't know where I want to go today. Because we have our boy Shom over here in the bathroom.
Yeah.
We've got Nozomi in the rec room. And we have Karada over here in the hallway. All of them are new events for us. What are you thinking? Because all of them will be new ones for us no matter where we go, I'm pretty sure.
Kinda want to check out Nozomi.
Fair. Let's go to the rec room and talk with Nozomi real quick.
Just because
You want to gamble?
She's an enigma right now.
Want to play darts?
Want to play darts? Did you come here to use the gift-o-matic, Takami?
Sure.
I came to make some strawberry shortcake with the gift-o-matic. It has this rich whipped cream that tastes like it was made with the freshest milk. Can't you just have a cafeteria for that? And the sponge is so fluffy too. The texture is divine. You practically taste the skill of whoever came up with the recipe. I highly recommend it.
Is it really that good? Hearing you recommend it that strongly makes me want to try it.
Yes, absolutely. Have some. I'll give you half of mine.
After that, I enjoyed the sweet taste of cake with Nozomi. All right, got the keyword sweet.
Hashtag
Population up by
sweet.
6. Sweet, dude. All right, more free time.
I want strawberry shortcake.
Of course.
I love strawberry shortcake.
Tsubasa in the infirmary. I think we may have done that one before, but I can't remember.
In the infirmary?
Oh
Maybe
boy. You know what? Let's go check on a new friend of ours. Hey there.
Kyoshka. Hello, Sir Takami. Would you like to eat some snacks with me?
Fuck yeah, I'm always hungry.
Apparently. Pretty, this cafeteria rocks. That sentence.
My head.
It's a dream to have unlimited access to Anmitsu. When I lived alone in the mountains with my grandpa, I was only rarely permitted to eat sweets.
Must have been hard living in the mountains like that. I don't imagine you have a lot of convenience stores around.
Forget convenience stores. We don't have a supermarket or schools or anything at all. We fended for ourselves, except for whenever traveling salespeople would drop by. Naturally, that meant no Anmitsu or any such thing. Whenever I wanted a sweet treat, I would suckle on the nectar of the nearby flowers. Wow.
Oh, wow. That is unfathomable to me.
I'd often accidentally sip on a poisonous one, then I'd foam at the mouth and pass out.
Often?
Okay,
yeah.
how are you alive?
That is something special.
God.
Holy moly.
I guess over time you could build a resistance by doing that.
I suppose. Well, then. Doesn't seem like she ever did get resistance to it.
No, I mean, maybe at this point she has.
Yeah, another day gone. Time sure flies when we're not fighting. And I kind of like that. Now that I'm alone, though, I can't help coming back to the Nozomi Karwa issue. I need to stop thinking about this. There's nothing I can do about it. For now.
Oh, boy.
For now. I'm so ready to see what happens on day 50. I got into bed and, with difficulty, cleared my mind. Didn't want to lose sleep over this problem if I could help it. And so the curtain fell on my 48th day at Last Defense Academy.
Day 49.
Last Defense Academy.
We're almost halfway there.
Almost halfway to 1% of the way there.
God, stop.
Get ready for your 49th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Listen, I feel like they probably did this in like the best way possible, where they sat him in the booth and they're like, all right, you're going to start from the
All
first
at
day
once. Yeah.
and you're going to read all the way through the 100th day in a row, no break. Because that way he has to fucking throw it. And they probably also said like, can you like mix up every single one so that's a little bit different? Thanks. So that by the time you get to like 30, you're like, what the fuck do I do? And make you crank through the randomness.
Prepare to spend another day.
It'd be so
enduring
fascinating to find the behind the scenes
unendurable
stories
and
of how
suffering
that
Yes, oh my
recording
God.
went for
Be
it.
ready to give your life.
Be ready to give your lie. Everyone's probably meeting up in the cafeteria. I should get going too. Oh. She's staying in her room. I don't. Ah, wrong button. Hey, you rat fuck, where are you? Mr. Semino, perfect timing. Can you give you a message for the others?
What?
A message? What is it? My dear sister and I won't be coming to the cafeteria for a while. I've decided we need to put some distance between ourselves and the rest of you. In short, I'd like you all to leave us alone.
Oh, God.
What do you mean? Your presence is having a pernicious influence on my dear sister, and I can't allow that. Nothing personal. Alright, Ima left flashed me the same carefree smile
What
as
does
always.
pernicious mean?
Means to be pernicious. What the heck was that
You
all
don't know
about?
what it means.
What's going on with this? It's one of those where like I can't quite put it into words. It's like
Time to Google.
it's slightly akin to like influential
Having a
or
harmful
persuasive.
effect, especially in a gradual or subtle way. Harmful,
Yeah.
damaging, destructive, detrimental, dangerous. That's what it means.
There's something interesting here that we don't ever see,
Oh.
and it's probably so he's left to. She's in his
room.
Yeah, she's in his room, and
By the door.
I do find the placement because we
Like-
never see it in a placement like this.
Uh-huh.
Of like, is she like hiding in the corner while he's over at the doorway? I don't want to read too much into it, but
No.
holy shit is oh god, everyone, emergency meeting. Hit the button in the cafeteria. We need to have an emergency meeting. Cafeteria was full. Like
We
it
have
had been
extra
in the last
vision. We
few
have extra
days.
vision.
Kako and Ima were the only ones missing.
Aren't the twins coming today?
About that. I don't know. Should I go check on them? I'd offer to do it, but I'm afraid the sight of me so early in the morning would ruin their entire day.
Bro. I saw Ima earlier. He's fine. Said he wants us to leave him and Kako alone for a while.
I'm gonna think of it. He told me the same thing.
Wonder what's gotten into him. Something about us having a pernicious influence on his dear sister, right? Well, that's just rude. Accurate, though. The walls are awfully thin around here, Kyoshka. I heard you and your sword going at it last night. That's a lie. I was being so careful. Nobody could have heard me.
You may want. Oh God.
God.
You realize you just admitted you were up to something, right? All right, shut the fuck up. Well, it's not like Ima's treating us. It's not like Ima's treating us like dirt is anything new. I say leave him be. Nothing any of us say is gonna convince him to fight anyway. He's never isolated himself in Kako like this before, though. I think I better ask him about it next time I see him. Fucking good luck.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck with that, yeah. Putting aside our concerns about the Tsukumo twins, we continued our breakfast without further incident. After a while, I decided to head back to my room.
I don't like this at all.
Even if things are quiet now, I shouldn't let my guard down. I have to be ready for the next attack whenever it does come. Yep.
God.
Oh man. All right. Who's in the hallway? Okay. So that's when we can do. We've done Tsubasa in the parking lot before, so that's nothing new. Kako in the cafeteria is new, I believe, but doing Kurata in the hallway is definitely new. Wherever the hell she's gonna be at.
What's she going on about?
Probably telling fucking Shoma to get on his knees and bark. Oh no, he's over here by
Hey,
himself.
buddy.
All right. What are you doing? Looking at the pretty colors?
I don't believe this. It's unforgivable.
What?
Why is the decor in the school so cheap looking? She was looking at the pretty colors.
God damn it.
It's so gaudy, I could puke. Stinks like... what is that again?
Probably no view reach.
I'm not dare saying that either.
Okay. I fucked it up.
Enough! I can't take this anymore! Takami, I command you to blow up the school immediately!
You're the one with the bombs. Blow up. Have you lost your mind?
Send this tacky school to hell where it belongs and build a castle worthy of my nobility! I'm going to set up the bombs. You help!
Oh, fuck. I was joking. I should have reminded her. I
Oh.
just really tried to calm Kurt out of gown. Somehow getting her
Gown?
to... Down. Somehow getting her to give up on her plan. Somehow. Are all rich people this delusionally self-absorbed?
Well,
Well,
I mean, yeah.
Okay. More free time.
Look at Byakuya.
Oh, man. Okay. Classroom with Gaku. That's more hallway over there. Parking lot. Okay, I think it's time to go booking again.
Booking.
Time to go booking. All right. I'll do the same one again. The many gods so we can get
So
it
you
out of the
can
way.
finish it, yeah.
Yeah. I'm still in the middle of this book. Never get to the end. Oh, we just finished this. Nothing
Nice.
else to read about. Okay.
Ding
Bing.
dong, bing bong.
Boom.
At ease, soldiers. You never know when the invaders might. Well then, good night.
All right.
Good night.
Yeah, good night. Oh,
About
it's
to be
raining
50.
outside.
Oh, it is?
Because I've noticed the symbol up there on the top right with the raindrops out there.
Oh.
Last time it rained, it went horribly wrong. but
Yeah.
Looks like I made it through another day. I get the feeling things won't stay this peaceful for much longer. Huh? I looked up suddenly, startled out of my thoughts. Nothing really happened, but
Uh-oh.
I sensed something. Was that my imagination? Or was there someone just outside my door? Who is it?
Well, it can't be the ghost thing, because it would just hop inside the room.
I cautiously opened the door, wondering why whoever it was didn't knock or ring the bell. But when I got outside, there was nobody there.
Oh, boy.
Guess I was just imagining it. I felt so sure, though. Oh, and it's raining, too. It's really coming down hard.
Yeah. Raincoat!
Raindrops were pelting the rooftop all around me, producing a relentless rhythmic beat.
Listen,
Probably
with this kind
mistook
of...
the sound for footsteps or
with
something.
this kind of soundtrack. And
Yeah.
the sound of the rain.
That must be it.
I know, trust
I
me.
get flashbacks.
Yeah.
Oh, seriously. This rain stuff is nothing but trouble.
Rain stuff.
I'm gonna get soaked standing out here.
Turned around to go back inside. I found myself gazing up at the sky. A big rock again. Weird. Looks bigger than it was before. Does it change from day to day?
Yes, actually.
Maybe it's just a trick of the light and the rain. Do I see a base up there?
I want
Weird.
to see the
Stop.
sky and the stars and the moon with my own eyes. This book says they're so pretty, people held parties just to look at them.
Moon? What's that?
A big chunk of rock that
Okay, we've done this before. So
Yeah.
I guess that must be the moon. The one Karo wanted to see so badly.
Wait. Evan?
I
You were
Looks like there's
joking.
something
Well, I
mechanical
mean-
on the surface.
was trying to make a reference to something else, which was not like this. You should watch Zero's game. But I didn't
Yeah, I
expect
know,
the fucking Death Star.
Yeah.
I meant a tiny sliver of it, not the whole fucking thing. Houston, we have a problem here.
What's that all about? I thought the moon was meant to be just a hunk of rock.
Whoa.
That's the.
Oh. Wait, did we hear him this time?
You again? When did you...
It's trying to tell me something just like before. I still can't hear a thing.
Never mind that. I'm not letting you get away this time. Everything that's happened to us is your fault. Sirei being killed, Hiroko going missing.
Every time you show up, something goes horribly wrong.
Yeah.
So I don't like the fact that you're here again,
You were
because it's
behind
gonna...
all of it, weren't you? What are you? One of the commanders? You know what? Save it. You can explain yourself once I know you're not going anywhere.
And how are you gonna restrain
like,
him, buddy boy?
He's got the hemo animal thing on his chest.
Yeah, or at least it's in a, like, it's under
An
his
outline
shirt.
of it.
Like, it's weird.
Yeah.
Just as I lunged forward to grapple with the fiery invader, there was a sound like the sky ripping apart in a blinding flash of light. God damn it. I was so surprised that my whole body tensed up. My foot came down on the slick ground at a weird angle and I lost my balance. The next thing I knew, well, nothing. I totally blacked out.
So he got jump scared by the thunder and slipped and...
Now he took a concussion and he's gonna die. Can we not get to hear this because we're outside? Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Since it's day 50, let the whole thing roll.
Yeah.
Rise and shine! Get ready for your 50th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. That's right, folks. You're halfway there, like a lizard on a chair.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
Oh, we're halfway there. Ow! Lizard on a chair.
Jesus fucking
You're
Christ.
stepped in blood so far. Returning would be as tedious as to go o'er. There's no turning back now.
Oh my god.
In honor of the occasion, I've unlocked the courtyard. It's
Oh.
the perfect place to enjoy
Okay.
a moment of quiet contemplation. I've also prepared a special gift for each and every one of you brave soldiers.
Oh.
I'll give them to you in person.
Come meet me personally.
I-
So we'll never
Find
get
me in
it.
the cafeteria.
Oh, we don't get a gift?
Maybe the gift is gonna be that you come back. Come back to me.
Maybe. I don't
Oh, I'm
think
fucking
so.
dead outside here. I came to lying on the cold, hard surface of the school rooftop. Was I dreaming? No, my back was aching too badly for this to be anything but real.
Damn.
For a moment, I couldn't remember how I got there. But then it all came rushing back. The invader made of undying flames appeared again last night. I'm also gonna have a fucking cold out the wazoo. I just slept in the rain all night long. That's right. He attacked me. What was that weird technique he used? Looked like the whole sky lit up for a second, and then what are the chances it was just chance that you got that lightning happened? Are you all right, Takami? What are you doing out here?
Because he doesn't know about that.
No, he doesn't know. Obviously,
So
because
he's
he
like-
doesn't know how to call it lightning that came
Yeah,
down.
so
at him.
he doesn't know about
Oh.
lightning or thunder. So
Hey,
he's
Ato.
like, what was that?
That was some weather we had last night, huh? I've never seen lightning before. Lightning? A discharge of electricity from storm clouds? It happens here in the outside world from time to time.
Lightning?
You probably heard the thunder. That's the sound of it hitting the ground.
Bring her.
That's enough! There's enough. Force in each strike to cause instant death. Instant death? That's what I read anyway. Lightning is rare, but when it happens, it's swift and deadly. Honestly, with such dangerous natural phenomena to deal with, it's hard to believe humanity survived out there for as long as they did. Wait, natural phenomena? So that was just natural? It wasn't an attack?
Correct.
But then, why did I...
You slipped.
You sure you're feeling all right, Takami? You look pale.
It was pouring rain outside. There was water all over the ground.
Maybe you should get some rest. I can bring you your breakfast if you like. I don't mind making a trip twice. For you. That's what friends are for, right?
For you. Wink.
No, I'm fine. I just need a minute. I'll see you in the cafeteria. Okay, but let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Boops your nose and then walks
Yeah,
away.
right.
With a reluctant smile, Ito went on ahead. If that lightning flash wasn't something the invader did, why did it end up passing out until morning? How did it happen? Again?
No, it's like, how did it happen again? Like that. He's
Thought
trying
back to the
think
events
back.
of last night. Lunch for the fire invader, there's a flashlight and a loud bang, then I was falling. Did I slip on the wet ground and hit my head?
Yeah.
I guess that would explain it.
Puddles are a thing.
I don't know if be completely defenseless, though. Why didn't the invader finish me off?
Because I really think that he's just trying to warn him of something and is really frustrated that you can't hear him.
Is it possible that when that invader shows up, it takes them to a different world? And that's what happened to Sire and to... Oh my god, it's been so long I don't remember her name. Because she's been gone for like fucking...
Haruko?
Yeah, Haruko. She's been gone for like 35 fucking in-game days at this point. And what if we were on the receiving end of that? Because it talked about the falling
35.
experience.
I don't think it's been 35.
She disappeared in towards the beginning of when we started playing the game again.
I forgot about the technical time skip.
Yeah, there was a bit of a time skip in there. But like, the experience of falling reminds me of the cutscene before we came to the school, because we were kind of falling through that weird mumbo jumbo. Like, it's making a point that it's trying to refer to the fact that he didn't just simply slip and fall, that there was something more to it there.
Well, we'll see.
I should let the others know about this. Probably in the cafeteria already. It is fascinating, isn't it?
God.
I fucking hate that.
You can't try and... Okay.
I mean, it always says that you can't go inside if they
but...
don't let you in. It makes me so uncomfortable.
Same. What about food?
When I got to the cafeteria, I found everyone discussing the new area that had opened up.
The courtyard, right? Yeah, I saw it. It looks pretty nice, huh?
Yeah, it's a little on the plain side, but I like that it's got a ton of space.
Why are there cages there,
What?
though? I didn't see any animals.
With cages that big, we could keep an invader or two and make it nice and comfy for them. Invaders are our enemies, not pets.
Never mind that. Where's my present? I was promised a special gift for being a brave soldier. You saying there's no gift? No, everything is lies. Everything is lies.
There's not much we can do about it. Siri isn't here anymore. What did you think he was going to give us? The announcer made it sound pretty special.
Yeah. Doubtless it would be something intended to boost our morale and bring us some measure of joy, so perhaps...
A new set of torture instruments?
Collars with bombs in them? Oh my
Fucking god damn! Wow! That's a hell of a poll! Wow, that's for the real ones right there. Lily pulled a fucking Your Turn to Die out of nowhere. Wow! Shout out! Alright.
You two are the only ones who'd want something like that.
I bet it was a big wad of cash.
God.
Just my luck and miss out on getting it. Hated to ruin the mood, but they need to know. There's no voice to make yourself heard above the tumult.
Yeah.
Everyone, can I have your attention for a minute? There's something I need to... Every time! Happy anniversary before I can go on, I was cut off by blaring siren. The alarm? The invaders are back already.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds.
Defense mode initiated.
Yeah, I know. Seriously, there's usually more time between attacks than this.
No fair is bringing another one on us this early. I'm gonna hurl.
Another thing that always happens after that fucker shows up.
Yeah. Already how many times I hear this siren, it never gets any easier to deal with. Let's go, everyone. The invaders are attacking. There's only one thing for us to do. Come, unwashed masses, to the war room!
Alright, let's do it! Everybody hurried out of the room, effectively putting the conversation on hold. Telling them about last night can wait. Defending the school comes first. That's what I have to focus on right now. Defeat the invaders, defend the school, save mankind. Alright. No one around to chat? Rat fucks. One rat fuck.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, everyone's here. Let's get out there and kick some ass. Wait a minute. I've been checking the security feed and something's not right.
Uh-oh.
What you mean?
What?
You got me pointed to the monitor.
What?
There's no one there.
Huh?
I did a sweep of the whole perimeter, but the place is empty.
They're inside the school.
Ow, my ears.
You're right. Where are the invaders?
They're invisible.
Don't tell me that was a false alarm. They must be invisible. We'll have to, like, pelt them with bags of flour or something. Look, what's that? There.
Oh, yeah. There's something. No, someone out there.
I don't like how chunky it looks.
Maybe a commander.
Coming out to
By
face
chunky,
us
I mean
all
like
alone?
built.
Yeah.
I can't help but admire its courage.
I'm not so sure about that. Doesn't it look a little unsteady on its feet?
I'm pretty sure the security cameras have a zoom function.
Is it a
Here,
person?
I'll see if I can get us closer.
Could it be their classmate that they lost forever ago, trying to wander their
Oh.
way back? So must have pressed a few buttons and the image on the screen zeroed down on the strange figure, gradually showing more and more details.
Because we did get rid of the thing.
wrestler? Oh, definitely does not look like a commander.
This
No.
one's not wearing a mask or nothing. Is that what the commanders look like underneath?
No, that's not a commander. It's Moko.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Huh?
It's Moko. She's come back to us.
Another student joins the academy!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Better go get her.
Yup. Did she walk through the flames?
Looks like it.
We rushed outside to where the girl had collapsed and carried her back to the school. There was still a vacant room on the roof, so we set her up in there. Oh, I'm so glad we don't have to fight. Okay.
Looks like she's not hurt too badly. I think she just passed out from exhaustion.
That's a relief. I've got to say, though, I'm surprised. Is this really the girl you told us about before?
Yes, this is Moko Mojiro, our friend, our ally, the one who saved our lives.
She stopped the invaders from destroying the second campus at the cost of being taken prisoner, right? I guess she must have found a way to escape.
I always knew she'd be alright. If the high school pro wrestling scene couldn't break her, what chance did the invaders have?
I have a lot to unpack from that. All right, so it's not just a costume. She's an actual wrestler.
Oh,
I wonder how she got through through the wall of fire, though.
Maybe she followed some invaders in. Or rather, she waited for them to make a hole in the wall, defeated them before they could use it, then went through herself.
I'm gonna hope that's it, because the other thing that I was thinking of is that I thought we learned from when we came in on the bus. I thought like one of them mentioned somewhere or something. Well, I think either Siri's been gone for a while. But what was the other mascot's name again?
Oh,
Niga.
yeah.
There we go. That they mentioned that like because the schools were connected that they wouldn't trigger the alarm. That
Right.
students couldn't trigger the alarm. But the alarm went off, which means that invaders
Yeah.
were around. So I'm gonna hope that the case was that like followed the couple around. Once they triggered it, beat the fuck out of them and then slipped in.
The couple. There's an invader couple. No. They're dead now.
But that would mean she defeated a whole squad by herself.
Trust me, Moko could have done it. That would explain why she's so tired now, too. Was she like their Haruko?
God, I hope so.
Yeah.
Well, it's a better theory than anything I can come up with. If Moko's that strong, everyone on the team is going to do wonders for him around.
I was so worried. I wanted to keep believing she'd be okay, but she was gone so long.
Longer than even we were gone. It's
Yeah.
been like 20 days probably on their
Yeah.
side. So I think this Moko girl means a lot to Nozomi. No, not just her. Yugamu, Kyoshika, and Karada clearly care about her too.
Yeah.
They told me before that she saved their lives, but I never really got the full story.
Look, she's opening her eyes.
Huh?
Look up to the sky and see.
Oh.
Moko, are you okay? Do you recognize me? It's me, Nozomi.
Nozomi? And some guy I don't know?
Par for the course. Let's
You
go.
brought your boyfriend over to watch me sleep? So not cool.
Oh my god.
Did you come here all the way from the invader's base?
She didn't correct her.
Yeah.
Are you going to be okay?
I'm fine. You know me. They must have ripped the F section out of my dictionary, because I don't know the meaning of the word fatigue. All this fatigue is really getting to me, though.
But you just said it.
She knows the meaning of that word just fine.
Anyone got a moist towelette? My skin's gonna dry out if I don't take off my makeup before bed.
The last
Okay.
nonsensical murmur about her skin, Moko closed her eyes, and her head went limp. She's dead. She
That
died.
voice actor sounds so familiar to me. For some reason. I don't
know, because most of the cast is fairly
I know,
rookie on
but
here.
I could swear I've heard that. She's okay, just sleeping. She'll probably need more time to recover completely.
At least she's not in any serious danger. I'm sure she'll be fine when she gets some rest. Now that she's on school grounds, we can revive her if the worst happens. Hopefully it won't come to that, though.
I hope so. Come on, let's give her some privacy. She wouldn't like you watching her sleep, no matter how fascinating it is to you.
Right. You wanna chat?
We should let Moko rest. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, together. Okay. Door! Nozomi and I quietly slipped out of Moko's room. Once we were outside, Nozomi heaved a sigh of relief.
This is such a load off my mind. I can hardly believe Moko found her way back to us. I thought you'd be searching for her a lot longer. I always knew we'd get her back in the end, but I never expected it to be this easy.
Let's hope this means our luck's starting to turn. Hey, about the battle when Moko got captured. What exactly happened back then? If it's okay with you, I'd like to hear more about how it all went down.
That's fine. I guess I did just skim over it before.
Tell me more!
When we first woke up at the academy, we were scared and confused. From what you've told me, it probably wasn't too different from how things were here. But Moko took charge and stopped us all from falling apart. That's just the kind of person she is. Whenever we were feeling down, she always knew what to say to cheer us up. Her smile could really light up a room. It's thanks to her we learned to work as a real team. We'd never made it this far if it weren't for her.
Huh? I wish we had someone like that here.
The closest thing we had was Haruko, but she didn't really...
Yeah.
She kind of whipped us into shape.
Yeah, didn't know how to make a group
instead
smile.
Of motivate, yeah. But it wasn't just her personality. She could pull her weight in battle and then some. She'd plow through any enemies that got in her way. It was amazing. I even saw her suplex an invader the size of a train once.
She used wrestling moves on invaders? That is amazing.
But then, on our 10th day at the academy, a huge swarm of invaders attacked. It was only our second real battle, and even with Moko's help, we were totally out of our league.
You're telling me she's been gone for 40 days?
Wow. On top of that, the invaders weren't attacking blindly. They had a strategy, and they executed it perfectly.
What kind of strategy?
They kept us busy with their main force on the north side of the school grounds while sending out strike teams to isolate and eliminate us one by one. We were still new to fighting, and even when we realized what was going on, we couldn't react to it in time. It didn't take them long to destroy the barrier.
Moko and I were the only ones left standing. Yugamu, Kurara, and Kyoshika were all dead.
Damn.
Even worse, a stray shot put our revival-matic out of commission.
Oh.
And Nigo, the only one who knew how to repair it, was captured.
Well, that was real bad for you guys over there.
Nigo?
If we couldn't get him back, those three would be gone forever. But I had my hands full just keeping the invaders away from the school. Right when I thought my strength was going to fail me, Moko made her move. She knew losing Nigo would mean losing any hope of bringing the others back, so she charged right into the invaders' main force to rescue him.
She took them all on. Alone.
Yes, and there were a lot of them. More than enough to rival any squad we've fought since.
I don't know if it was adrenaline or latent power or just desperation, but she somehow managed to make it to Nigo and throw him to safety. After that, though, she barely had any energy left, and...
That's when they captured her, huh?
Nigo got the infirmary up and running and revived the others as fast as he could, but it was too late. The enemy was leaving, taking Moko with them. By the time we could fight again, they were already gone.
That commander must have used its brainwashing arrows to make her come quietly. No wonder everyone from the second campus loves Moko so much. If it hadn't been for her, they really would have been wiped out.
Yeah.
She must have known when she charged in that she wouldn't make it out again. Just luckily they decided to take her prisoner instead of killing her outright.
Seeing her again, I can't help getting emotional. To do all that and escape and find her way here on her own, she's so amazing.
Yeah, there's really no other word for it. It's the part that bothers me, though. How did she escape? And how did she find us?
Yeah,
I was thinking that because she doesn't even know where this academy is. Did she just
No.
happen to stumble into it? I guess just have to ask her when she wakes up. Nozomi and I went our separate ways, and I spent the rest of the day lounging around in my room. And that was day 50 at Last Defense Academy. We didn't fight any invaders, but we still had plenty to think about.
Goodness.
I didn't get to check out the courtyard yet. What the fuck? Bing. Bong.
Get ready for your 51st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Thanks, bro.
Prepare.
Nice.
Be ready to.
Prepare and be ready. First things first, I should go to the cafeteria and see how everyone's doing. Well, everyone except Ima and Kako.
God. Oh, they're in the
Yeah, she's just checking on.
But
And that's Moko's room.
really don't like that.
Yeah.
Really don't like that. Really don't like that.
Yeah, I feel that.
Really don't
like
that.
Sup, Takami?
Oh.
You pumped to start a new day?
Oh, God.
Another day defending Manny's future.
Jesus.
I'm totally raring to go.
Good morning.
I've always gotten fired about helping people. Just ain't right to sit on the sidelines so you can make things better, you know? Appearances really can be deceiving. When I first met Takamaru, he seemed like a common street thug. He's actually just a really nice guy. I think.
No, he is.
You know, he is. He does a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
He's just...
a lot.
He's a lot to deal with. Oh, and, okay, where's he gonna be at? We got a Shoma on the loose. Hey there.
A Shoma on the loose.
Hello, Takami. Say, have you been to the courtyard yet? If you haven't, it's worth taking a look around. I put it on by accident, too. The plants are really well maintained. They have animal pens there. There's no animals in them right now, but they look like they'd be a nice place to live. And they're big enough that you could even fit a person inside. But maybe you've seen them already. If that's the case, just ignore me. I'm sorry for being such an insufferable Budinsky. So, hear me out.
We put
take
Ima in
and
one
we
of the
throw
cages.
him in a cage.
The fact we both had the same thought.
Kako and Ima weren't in the cafeteria that morning. I expected that, but Nozomi was missing too.
Are those peculiar siblings still eschewing our company?
Seems like it. They're spending all their time in Ima's room. I'm starting to worry about them.
What could they be doing in there all day? Something cliche and mundane, like planning a suicide pact.
There's nothing mundane about that.
Brother and sister alone together? Perhaps they're... Nay, such a thing would be far too outrageous. Do we even want to know what you're imagining? No.
Who needs them? No point worrying too much. I haven't seen Nozomi this morning either. Is my pathetic presence repelling her?
No.
She's fine. Moko still hasn't woken up, so she's decided to watch over her and make sure she's okay. Too bad for you, huh, Takami?
Oh. I have the blush!
I wasn't. You're blushing. Don't try to hide it, man. I can read you like a book. You want to get up close and personal with Nozomi, right? Maybe wrap your hand around her heart and feel its warmth before it beats its last.
Oh my god.
Was that a threat? Was it meant to sound romantic? I seriously can't tell with you.
Young love. Why couldn't I have ended up in a killing game with someone with an itchy trigger finger?
With trigger happy for havoc? Okay. Don't sell yourself short, Darumi. You can't just throw your life away with the first murderer who takes an interest in you. Those one-night stabs might seem exciting, but there's so much more meaning in a committed relationship when we let your bloodlust grow over time.
So slow burn, but murder.
Trust me, your death has value. You need to treat it with respect. Gotta hand it to you, take out all the serial killer crap. That almost sounds like good advice.
He's almost like telling her to, respect herself as, a person, but instead of, normal relationships, it's...
God.
So how is Moko doing? Even in the state she was in, I didn't think she'd stay unconscious this long. Why not kill her and fix her up that way? Surely you jest. Even she can be revived. Lady Moko is still our friend. We could never willingly harm her.
I could. Even I don't want to offer that way. It'd be such a waste of a good target.
You guys have to talk about death and killing so much. I'm trying to eat.
Not in front of my spinach puff.
Right in front of my Fruit Loops.
It is a lot to deal with first thing. I guess we can put this discussion on hold until later. About killing people to bring them back. But after a while, we finished breakfast, left the cafeteria, and went back to our rooms for the time being.
That is the most hardcore, person version of turn it off and turn it back on again.
Yeah.
It's just offing.
So Moko hasn't woken up since yesterday. Nozomi must be so worried. There's not much I can do for her directly, but maybe I can take some of the pressure off her in my own way. To do that, I need to be as ready as I can be for the next attack.
Free time.
Who's free? It's on the rooftop. I think we've done that before.
We should check out the courtyard.
Let's go to the courtyard. It's over here in the second floor. However that's supposed to work.
Ooh.
Whoa! So this is the courtyard.
It's really pretty. Are
those cages over there? Are we about to keep animals here? That's a bed.
That's a human bed.
That's a bed with a danger sign above it.
Danger.
Huh. Interesting.
What's with the duck or goose?
I don't know. Too big for rabbits or guinea pigs. Actually look human-sized.
There's a bed.
Gas between the bars are pretty narrow. It's not even enough space to reach a hand through.
Oh.
I was gonna see, because I saw the little sign over there on the right, but I can't read it, so there's no here. Let's see. These cages are fitted with electromagnetic wave generators. They can be used to disable prisoners' powers and abilities. I was going to say, I think there could be a tie to this in potentially different endings or such. I think it's alluding to being able to capture commanders instead of killing them. Because that would seal away their powers so they can't do anything.
Yeah.
Or our own, so we can't fucking use a hemoanima and break free, but disable their powers. Does that include hemoanima? Oh, we need to lock anyone up here, though. Ain't that the question? Animal, but chicken! Chicken, banana, chicken, banana, chicken,
rabbit,
a bunny.
But it's funny because it's not just a chicken, it's a rooster.
Yeah. Fountain. What a pretty fountain. Pretty nice to just stare at it and space out for a while. But not today. I've got important things to handle. Fancy place. And then the 3-frame butterflies. Solid looking cage. I mean, those frozen beasts can damage it.
3-frame butterflies.
I mean, it doesn't even have a full wing flap. What do you want from me on that one?
3-frame butterflies.
All right, we've fucking dealt with him in the boys' bathroom before.
Yeah,
so.
we have.
All right, I'm gonna go to the library then.
Dealt with
check out a new book.
is an apt statement.
Let's
science.
What have we got in science?
Insect metamorphosis.
Interesting. I'd like to see this. I'll try reading this book today. Insect metamorphosis. Some insects create cocoons to wrap themselves in, made from silk produced from their mouths after the initial growing phase.
Yep.
Inside the cocoon, the insect transforms into a pupa before finally transforming into an imago. By being wrapped inside a cocoon, the insect is able to protect itself from predators and the elements. This allows them to transform safely, vastly increasing their probability of survival in their imago state. In other words, they're like armor or walls to protect them during metamorphosis. Cocoons are like armor, huh?
Have you played Pokemon?
I'm thinking, we get wrapped in something like a cocoon made of blood when we transform.
Wow, that's true.
That's some kind of defense mechanism to protect us until we're ready to fight. Maybe you're onto something, buddy.
Huh.
Maybe you're onto something. All right. Okay. So we got a couple people in the entrance hall. The bio lab. Have we done you got one in the bio lab? I feel like we have. I know we did in the infirmary.
But I don't think the bio lab.
I thought because it was like he's obsessed with the things, and I mean
we talked to him when we first discovered the bio lab because he was in there.
Yeah.
I think.
Well,
that's
let's find out what he's up to.
I'll leave him alone.
What's the matter, Yagamu? Are you not feeling well? Are you feeling too well? Don't worry. I was just experimenting.
What were you doing?
Experimenting on what? I was testing the effectiveness of my new poison on myself. Being my own guinea pig, if you will.
But why?
Guinea pig? Are you crazy? That's way too risky. I wanted to feel the effects for myself. Poison's one of the tools of my trade, after all. A professional killer needs to be fully familiar with poisons.
Sure.
Sure, buddy. Yep, you.
What did we unlock from that?
It was an extra thing of his report card, like his likes on the gifts you can get him.
It's time to hit the hay.
Because I thought usually you get a hashtag unlocked.
Sometimes it's the hashtag. Sometimes they'll tell you what it will like update the things that they want from a hashtag. Anytime already. The day's done pretty quick. And you know what we're gonna see? What the next day brings us Next time.
What are the gifts that he would like? I'm curious.
Is there right now?
Wow.
Well, now we have the full reveal over there. Ice cream. Okay. So preferred items, professional tools, horror ornaments. Those are the kind of things he likes. Neat.
I'm surprised he's not getting along with Darumi better.
There's a lot going on between those two.
Why
man.
do we like the blue-haired crazies the most? Is it because they're the most intriguing?
There's only one that I like in this one, and that's Darumi. Homeboy's got a lot of work to do. He's got a few red flags to put away.
And Darumi does.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Listen, she's all bark, no bite. He's all bite, no bark. All right.